Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. Before we start this video, just to inform you that this video it might contain an adult language, and as you know, we don't speak adult language for it's not the purpose, but the purpose is education. So this is an education video. However, the topic is kind of sensitive, so if you don't like to hear certain words, then please don't listen. Now, for sure, we don't speak bad. What we will read is dirty. It's not what we will say, just to make it clear. Now, all of us, we always hear about the versions in Islam, etc. And always I say to you that Muslims do not really love their God. Muslims are desperate, hungry people for certain things. Because Islam is a religion which is a religion of rules more than it is a religion of spirituality. Like, you wake up in the morning, you have to pray, and if you don't pray, you miss the prayer, you are guilty. And this God, you have to pray in certain time, otherwise you miss the bus. And you have to do things in certain way, otherwise you are a very bad person. In the same time, this religion speaks too much, seriously, too much about morality. But Islam is the last religion ever can be a religion of morality. So today we are going to speak why Muslims are so desperate, those who want to do jihad. We saw how Muslims, they are desperately, they want to join ISIS or Al-Qaeda or Mujahideen in Syria, whatever you call it, all this kind of deception. All of those, they are seeking one thing. They are seeking the following. I'm going to play for you a video and show you how a human being sometime can go stupid beyond your imagination. Like we look at animals down, right? And we say animals are less than us and they are not smart. Sometimes I have a strong feeling that animals are a lot smarter than a human being. You cannot deceive an animal by promising him 72 virgins. Like imagine you say to a rabbit, if you commit suicide, I will give you 72 rabbit, female rabbit. That will not happen to him. You can maybe put in front of him 72 carrot, that will work, but he have to see them. But something he never saw, and it's about 72 versions, it like doesn't really ring a bell for you that there is something wrong there. What kind of God does God he want to promise me? Women for sex, women who I never met, which mean there's no relationship between us. Like, it's not about a woman I met somewhere. Let us say this God, he promised you that you will find a woman, she love you. No. It's a pure sex. Those women are designated and designed just for one purpose, is just to sleep with them. So I will play this video for you, and we will analyze the video, and then I will give you some reference. Like, there's always a reference I speak about, and you guys ask me, one of you send me an email in Facebook saying, where is the reference? Like, can I have it? So this video is going to contain some reference regarding this topic. But before we do that, let us watch this video, which is made by a Muslim scholars in Islamic TV in the mosque. I don't agree with this guy because obviously he is not too much educated about his religion, even though he is supposed to be a scholar. But let us see what he will say, and let us love together.
لكل مسلم في الجنة حوريتين، هذا أقل شيء. كل حورية لها 70 وصيفة معها. الحورية حلالك والوصيفة حلالك. ولكل امرأة من أهل الدنيا دخلت الجنة 70 حورية. فترتيب نساء الجنة 4. أول شيء امرأة الدنيا.
Actually, there's 3 types of women.
هذه رقم 1. معها 70 حورية. ثاني شيء الحورية معها 70 وصيفة. الثالث الوصيفة. 3 أنواع، عفوا 3 أنواع. النساء في الجنة 3 أنواع. أزوج في الدنيا بزوجة، فعندك واحدة زوجة، زوجتك اللي في الدنيا، ثم 70 حورية معها حلالك، ثم مع كل حورية 70 وصيفة، أصبح كم عندك من امرأة؟ هذا أقل واحد. طيب لو فرضنا عندك 4 زوجات، مع كل واحدة 70 حورية، مع كل حورية 70 وصيفة، كم صار الجميع؟ أعانكم الله. في ذلك اللقاء مدته 70 سنة.
Okay, I will stop with this.
70
Look what
سنة
he's saying here.
من سنوات الدنيا هذا
I'm not
اللقاء
going to play
الواحد.
the whole, the rest.
فإذا كملت ما يقارب
Every time
70
you sleep with your
سنة
wife,
تناديك
your sex will
حوريتك الثانية
continue with each
من درجة
woman
فوق
of those women who they
درجتك.
are
يا
supposed to
عبد
meet for
الله يا
sex.
ولي الله أليس لنا فيك
Is
نصيب؟
70
فترفع بصرك فإذا هي أجمل من اللي
70 years. Each woman you are having sex with, you will have sex with her for 70 years. Now he said the numbers he is saying is not really accurate. The lowest reward in the Islamic heaven for a Muslim is 72 virgins. You know, like some they say to you that Muslims, they are desperately go to jihad to get 72 virgins. That's not really true. The 72 is for the bad Muslim, and I will share that with you on the screen. But if you analyze what this guy he said to you, he was speaking about that you will have
لكل مسلم في الجنة حوريتين، هذا أقل شيء.
and those
كل
virgins
حورية لها
simply,
70 وصيفة.
every virgin can
الحورية
come with
حلالك
70 slaves,
والوصيفة
70
حلالك.
another sex slave, who they are going to serve
ولكل
the first
امرأة
virgin.
من أهل
And so he is
الدنيا
saying to you,
دخلت
like,
الجنة
can you
70
imagine
حورية.
how many women at the end of the day you will have?
فترتيب نساء الجنة 4.
And
أول
each
شيء امرأة
time
الدنيا
you sleep with them, you
هذه
keep
رقم
having
واحد.
sex with each one of them
معها
for
70 حورية.
70 years.
ثاني شيء الحورية معها 70 وصيفة.
Now what the
الثالث
purpose
الوصيفة.
of these promises? First of
ثلاثة
all,
عفوا
there is no one in the world who
نساء
have
الجنة
little brain, not big.
أزوج في الدنيا
He will believe in such a
بزوجة.
garbage.
فعندك واحدة
Secondly, what's
زوجة.
the point of having
زوجتك اللي
sex
في
for
الدنيا.
70 years? Is
ثم
that a
70
pleasure
حورية
or this is a
معها
punishment?
حلالك.
70 years,
ثم مع كل حورية 70 وصيفة، أصبح كم عندك من
you will
امرأة؟
be having sex non-stop
هذا
for
أقل
70
واحد.
years. And this is
طيب
supposed
لو
to be a
فرضنا
reward.
عندك 4 زوجات، مع كل واحدة 70 حورية.
And now he is calculating for
مع
them. Let us
كل
assume
حورية
you marry
70
4 wives
وصيفة.
and every one
كم
woman,
صار الجميع؟
you know, will get you
أعانكم
etc. virgins and 70
في
servants
ذلك
slave with it.
اللقاء
So do you know, can you
مدته
count how many women
70
you will get at the end? All of this is to
70 سنة.
seduce them to be believers.
من سنوات الدنيا
The,
هذا
the, the
اللقاء
whole point
الواحد.
of this
فإذا
is just to
كملت ما
convince you
يقارب
that you should
70
believe in Islam.
سنة،
Don't you want to get this?
تناديك حوريتك الثانية من درجة فوق درجتك.
Don't you want to get
يا
that?
عبد الله
So
يا
you
ولي
better be
الله
a believer,
أليس لنا
otherwise you
فيك
will not get
نصيب؟
this.
فترفع بصرك فإذا هي أجمل من اللي عندك. تقول
The
لها
way
أنت
to get
رحمك
this
الله، تقول
is to be a
أنا
believer.
حوريتك في الجنة.
If you don't want
أنا التي
to believe, no problem, but
ذكرني
you
الله
will
عز
not.
وجل لك وقال
You will not
ولدينا
be a
مزيد.
believer,
أنا من
and then you will not
المزيد.
receive the reward, which is
تترك هذه وتروح للثانية.
amazingly a
أعانك
huge number of women for
تجلس
sex.
وياها حول 70 سنة.
Now you
شوي
will see
تناديك
more
الثالثة.
videos.
يا عبد الله ليس لنا فيك نصيب، تنظر فإذا هي أجمل من اللي عندك.
Describing for you the look of those women, the size of their breast, the size of their, excuse my language, their butt, the size of their lips, the size of their vagina, the size. They go in a very clear details, and those details is just to seduce the Muslim man about those women. The whole idea is to make you to believe. There is tons of hadith, and I'm going to share with you some of them, so you can see with me. I'm opening some of them. One of them just came to my mind. One of the hadith says that in the heaven of Allah there is a market or bazaar, and this bazaar, I will share the screen with you so you guys can see with me. And in this bazaar there is nothing to buy or to sell except, now here you notice that the Muslim, they will say to you, do you see it says here da'if? They will say to you, it says, brother, this is da'if. let me tell you something. Da'if is mean it's good still. Don't make the Muslims fool you. You can go right now and search for a video made by what his name, brother Muslims, they call him Sheikh Hamza. All right, he will explain to you. You can search for that video, and he will explain to you that da'if hadith is a good hadith. There's no problem with it. So when a Muslim says to you this is a da'if hadith, just to educate you, let me get the video. I play a little bit of it so we can support what we say with real statement. So Muslims cannot fool you no more with the statement of saying that, you know, there is da'if and there is a strong, and
so
you know.
There was a collection by Ali Mazroui's father, Amin al-Mazroui, and I like the collection, so I translated it. And to be trustworthy, all the hadiths that he put in, I put in there, and some of them were weak. But there's an attack on weak hadiths in our time. A weak hadith is anywhere from a B minus to a D minus. Right? A Hasan hadith is a B to an A minus. And then a Sahih hadith, I'm just using a language you can understand. An A minus is like a Sahih hadith is from an A to an A plus to 100%. Mutawatir is 100%. Al-Bukhari is like 98%, 99%. Muslim and Bukhari, 99%. Sahih Muslim, 97%. So a weak hadith is not thrown out. Just like a professor doesn't throw out a paper that gets a D minus. It didn't flunk. It passed.
All right, that's enough. So when a Muslim says to you this hadith is da'if, tell him to shut up. This hadith, it's pass. It does not mean it's not good. You see, they try to fool you by saying this is da'if. Da'if mean weak. What does that mean? It means still it's accepted. This is why it can't be thrown out. You know what they are saying to you. There is certain hadith have many reporters. So this must be very strong, because there is must be absolutely letter by letter to be correct. All right. And there's a hadith reported by maybe a few reporters, you know. So this is not rejected. This is still accepted, and it is still considered as the same as a correct hadith. So when a Muslim, he tries to fool you, says to you this is not a good hadith because it's da'if, he is just playing you because he think and he is sure yet you know nothing about Islam, and he can fool you. So if we go to the hadith here, you will see, indeed in the paradise there is a market which there is no buying or selling except for images of men and women. Now if you think with me about this issue, you will notice something very weird in this promise. I will make the text bigger so you guys can read it better. There's a paradise, and this paradise have a bazaar, have a mall. What is inside this mall? There's buying and selling. First of all, I thought heaven is for free. No. Allah is doing business in heaven. What is business? The business of Allah in the heaven, that there is mall, and in this mall it's like a gallery of pictures. You enter this gallery, and those in this gallery have a big display of men and women. Do you see what it says with me here? What is inside the display? There is a pictures of men and women, images, and then he say here something very important too. He says that if a man he wish to have sex with any of those pictures, he enter the image and he have sex with it. But here remember, he just said that those pictures is for men and women. And who is the one who will desire? It's a man. Do you see it? So the man, he will desire pictures of men and women. And desire in which way? Like what he mean by desire exactly? Obviously this is about sex. The desire here is desire of sex. So he will desire, okay, so whenever there is images of men and women, you see it? So whenever a man desire an image, he enter it. All right, who is going to enter? It is the man. Enter what? Enter images, which is images of men and women. Men and women. To do what with them? To have sex with them. What kind of desire? Desire of sex. So the heaven of Islam even promote sexual desire, man to man, women to man, not only man to women. And as you see, you know, I'm not making things up. This is in front of your eyes. Like, somebody might say to you, it doesn't say that. You can say whatever you want. It's so clear, it's so obvious, and you wanna fool yourself. This is your business. So the images exist in this heaven for one purpose, is to be like a catalog for the Muslim man, and when he get horny, he enter into any image which has either a man or a woman, or maybe to couple together, so they can have a group sex, or they can maybe it's a one man alone. The Muslim man, he like this man, he enter the image, and he have sex with this man. And each time you have sex, as we heard the sheikh in the video, if you remember, he said each time, each meeting will take 70 years. So if a man enter the image of a man, they will have sex for 70 years non-stop. And then he said in the video, and then when the 70 years is up, the second person in sex, she will come to you, says time is up, it's my turn now. Now, why Islam concentrates so much in those perverted promises and madness? Like what is really the purpose of all of this? Obviously, it is one thing. It's just to make you believe in this religion, seduce you into this religion, and make you crazy about it. Especially, he knows that those Arab, they are so desperate for white women. This is why you see Muhammad, he speak about how white those women in the heaven will be, to the point you will see the bones of those women. In different hadith, Muhammad, he said, if you read with me here, please. You see the numbers. There is the numbers of Muslims they speak about is very confusing, about like what really the number we will get in the heaven. There's tons of hadith, they have different numbers, because Muhammad is a liar. Each time he mentions something, he make it different. He cannot maintain his promises. This is why you see the numbers doesn't match, for he is a scam. So look what he said here. Everyone will have two wives from the Houris, who will be beautiful, pure, and transparent. All right. Now this is all is to explain to you supposedly, but it doesn't say that in the hadith. Let's make it clear. But the hadith says you will have two wives of the Houris, and those Houris you can see the marrows of their bones of their legs. Why he is making such a promise? Because those Arab, they love white women, and Muhammad, he is working hard to seduce them with the white women. This is why you will see when Muhammad, he said, when his God, he says to him, encourage the mujahideen to go and fight, to fight the kuffar. Muhammad, he told them, let us attack the Romans so we can get the blondie girls. Let us attack the Roman so we can get the blondie girls. So he know exactly what his people like. Those men, they are so desperate to have sex with white women. They don't like dark-skinned women. So he is promising them not only they are white to the point you can see through the marrow of their bones, which is obviously very disgusting. This is not beautiful at all, because if you can see the marrow of their bones, it means you can see the food in their belly. Your wife, she ate your hamburger, you can see it. This is the only benefit. You know who was the one who ate your hamburger. But those promises, you can tell it's extreme promises, doesn't make sense, it's very stupid, but it's meant for a reason, to seduce this Muslim man to believe in this religion. He could not make them believe by miracles. He have none. He could not believe them by wisdom. He is very stupid. So let us make them believe by seducing them in a sexual way. Then we see in other hadith, Muhammad, he promised that the one who do jihad for 40 nights, all right, the one who stationed for 40 nights for jihad, will have pillars of gold in paradise. So he know that those Arab, they love money. Money is very important. With a green, like chandeliers, or like, let us say, jewelries, and like expensive stones in the top, and the top by the dome of rubies. Like what this is about? I did jihad, Allah will give me a column of gold. I mean, in where? In heaven? What I will do with the gold there? And what I will do with the rubies? Or maybe I can go and take them and exchange them for having sex with the images, because as you remember, there is a market of images we can have sex with. I can go and have an image of a man and get in, right? So guys, they will have fun there. It will have 70,000 door. Hold on, the story just started getting more exciting now. There is 70,000 doors. Muhammad is stuck with the number 70, obviously. And each door will be a wife from among the wide-eyed houris. So now you see the number changed totally. The number is a lot bigger. The normal Abdul, he will get 72 women, but the Mujahid who fight for Allah, he will get a lot more. Look, you will get unlimited number. Like, if imagine, because if for every 40 days you are going to get 70,000 wife, virgin, who you never met, they are created just for sex. Imagine Allah, Muhammad, he said that Allah, he spent 1,000 years to smooth the skin of each one of them. Look like Allah, he created them from a gladiator skin, and then he spent his time, he never heard of Nivea, you know. So he spent 1,000 years to smooth the skin, and yet the Muslim, they say to you that if Allah wants something to happen, he say be is going to be. Well, if he can do that, why he took him 1,000 years just to smooth the skin of those women? And what kind of skin they have? Made it from concrete? Even concrete, go and buy a machine from Home Depot, you can make it smooth in 5 hours. So you here see how Muhammad is trying to seduce those men to die. This is a trap. If you go and fight for me, at least for 40 days, 40 days. This is not for the one who died, just for fighting, which means he's still alive. But if you die, for sure the reward will be double, a lot more. And this is why those people, they are so desperate to go and fight, not because they love Allah. Then in different hadith, Muhammad, he said the following, that the lowest reward of a person in the heaven is 72 72 wives, the lowest reward. You see it? This is why I said I don't agree with this guy when he said 2 wives, and then, you know, because Muhammad, he said the lowest reward is 72 women, and then he have the 80,000 boys. Here you see here the translation, they're trying to make it boys servant, but those are boys. The Quran promise boys who they are very, 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 very pretty, not handsome, and they are white too. They are white like pearls, because it's very important to be white. The women are white, the servants and the boys are white, everything around you is white, because Muhammad, he hate black. That's why you see Muhammad in different, like we mentioned that before, Muhammad, he said, if you see any black animal, kill him. Like they ask him what the difference between the black dog and the yellow dog, he said the black dog is the devil. So here you will see the promise is kind of different. The lowest reward is 72 women for the bad Muslim, the Muslim who is not praying, just for believing, just for saying Shahada. Say Shahada. Don't you want to get 72 version? Say Shahada. And then you will get 80,000 servants. Now you tell me what's 80,000 servant boys will do for me, even if they are servants. Forget about sex. Why in the world I need 70,000 or 80,000 child in my house to serve me? For what exactly? They will make for me 80,000 sandwich? It doesn't make sense. So Muhammad is a person of exaggeration, and exaggeration is a sign of his stupidity, if it's not a clear evidence of his stupidity. Now, I always mention to you that Muhammad, he said, he promised, or you know, the Islamic books, that Allah, he promised that a Muslim, when he go to heaven, he will get a penis which is endless. And some of you said to me where we can find this reference. And actually this is why I decided to make this video. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So those who they are saying where they get it from, and this is why I'm looking, you know, it take me time to find finding the reference is not a problem, but finding official website, that is can be the hard part, because somebody might say to you, I don't trust this, you know. As you see here, it says this is like the Ministry of Islam in Saudi Arabia. You can go to the end of the page, all right, and you can click at contact, or actually from here, you know, we're here, you can go to English, but sadly you will not find this book in English, you know. All right, you will not find this book in English. Anyway, back to the topic. This is the book. It's called Tuhfatul Habib ala Sharh al-Khatib, Kitabun Nikah. The word nikah mean the F word. Muslims, they say the word nikah mean marriage. I absolutely don't agree, and this is a big false lie. But many Muslims, they believe, because they are naive. They've been told that nikah mean marriage. I can tell you a little trick to see if it's mean marriage or not. Go right now to any Islamic room in the Arabic section or in the English section and told them I want to do nikah, any girl here, because if the word nikah mean marriage, Muslims, they will not get upset. You will see in a second they will start saying the F word to you, and they will bounce you out of their room, and they will start cursing you, how filthy, how disgusting you are. So how come it mean marriage, and then you get upset if I say to you I want to do nikah to your sister? Correct? If the word nikah mean marriage, nobody should be upset. The guy wanna get married, so what? He is looking for a girl to get married. Why you are upset? But because the word nikah mean clearly the F word. Now here we go, which is important for us. This is Kitabun Nikah, page number 356, volume number 3. All right, page number 356, volume number 3. Look what it says. And by the way, this book is quoting other scholars too, which means it's not only the book itself. There's many scholars inside this book. They are talking about the heaven of Allah. In the heaven, what you will do. All right. As an example, he says, if a Muslim, he wish to have a son in the heaven, he will have him and deliver him in less than an hour. Actually, this is a hadith. We can look for it right now in English, and we can find it. All right. Look like it's not coming. Yeah. Anyway, so, you know, maybe I can find it in different video. We don't want to waste our time. So the important here about this this book, it says, Al-Qurtubi said, the scholar, in the heaven of Allah, it's principle to have sex with all the women, which is forbidden in the heaven, except the mother and the daughter. So in the heaven of Islam, you can have sex with your sister. In the heaven of Islam, you can have sex with your niece. You can have sex with your granddaughter. You can have sex with your aunt. Except all those are allowed. Like, use your imagination. Only two are forbidden is the mother and the daughter. Let me make it the text bigger so you guys can see what I am talking about better. All right. Now we can take this to Google Translation. All right. If somebody want to say to me, this is not what it says in text, but you know, Muslims who speak Arabic, they know that this is absolutely true. I'm trying to copy, but because there's a link, it's not allowed in me. All right. Oh, it's not. We go to Google Translation. English. Translate. All right. Sorry, I'm not the one who's using the language. Sorry. All right. You will see here with me. I don't know if the screen is clear for you. Let me use the magnifier so you guys can read with me better. Do you see it? So you can do this. You can do this to any of your family except your mother and your daughter. Now, for sure, the translation is not super accurate. This is a Google translation, but we have to use it, what we can do. All right. So as you see, this is not my translation. This is copy paste exactly from the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Now, the story is not over yet. Things is getting more ugly. If we go down here, it says the following. Each one of you يعطى أحدكم في الجنة ذكرا مثل النخل السحوق وفرجا يسع ذلك. Each one of you will be given a male member, which is an endless palm tree, and a vagina fit for that. We copy as it is. I don't accept Google to give correct translation because here the words are not really too much popular in today Arabic, but we will give it a chance. Giving one of you in paradise male member. Here's a dhakar mean male member. Let us use the magnify. Okay, again. All right. Given to you, to each one of you in the paradise, your male member, which means your penis, will be such as a palm tree, endless palm tree actually. Like here coming the word bowder does not exist, the word bowder, but it's the word sahuq translated as bowder. Sahuq means endless. This is why it says fine, like the translation coming as fine, because it's so like you can see the end of it. It's fine, you know, like endless. So each one of you will be given in paradise an endless male member, and then the vagina of the woman who you will have sex with her, she will fit for that. All right, but the translation here is not coming correctly for the word farj. Here we go. This is the word farj here, the word farj in Arabic. Alright, this is the word where my mouse is shown in the top of it. Alright, this is the word farj. So every Muslim will be given endless penis, and the vagina will fit for that. The vagina of those women will fit. Now this is mean, you know, your thickness must be endless. I mean, if you are a woman, to have an endless, like, it cannot be only the vagina is endless, because imagine your vagina is endless but you are just 1 foot wide. Are you getting my point? I don't want to make a drawing because that will get dirty, but the penis, the purpose of the penis is to have sex, and the purpose of the vagina, that the penis will enter into that vagina and then they will have sex together. So this vagina will be fit for that endless penis. So the women vagina too will be endless. Now how this can be happening? As I said, exaggerating is a sign of stupidity. Exaggerating is a sign of stupidity. يعطى أحدكم في الجنة ذكرا مثل النخل السحوق وفرجا يسع ذلك. Where we can find this? This is the book reference in front of you, volume number 3, page number. Let me grab the. All right, to make it more clear. Here we go. Page number 356. The book name Kitab al-Nikah. The title of the book is Tuhfatul Habib. Let me show you the name of the book again. All right, here we go. Tuhfatul Habib ala Sharh al-Khatib. And this is again the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This is what? The official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And let us click at the English, so maybe we can show you that this is not any website. This is official government website. Let us see where we can get that. Here we go. If we go to the end of the page, I don't know if I can zoom in here. Maybe I need to go up with the page. It's not reaching out to the end, and I cannot zoom in with my thing here. Too bad. Anyway, if you, I will post the link. You will see it says at the bottom of the page, the Ministry of Dawah in Saudi Arabia. All right. And maybe we can find where it says contact us. Let us see contact us. Where is contact us? There's contact us. I'm just trying to show you and assure you this is an official government website. This is not just a website. All right. Where is contact us? There's no contact us. Look like there's no contact us. Anyway, I will put the link underneath and you can search the website. All right. The website is ll_al-islam islam.com. I will put the website for you there so you can see by your own. Now, this is why those Muslims are so desperate to die for the sake of the sex, not for the sake of their God. They are dying for the sex. Even sex, man with man, women with, you know, like this is a madness religion. All of it is about sex. And this is why, you know, when I say Islam is a satanic religion, I'm not really insulting. I'm just stating a clear statement. And look how Allah, He promised the Muslims in the heaven. If you go to chapter 18, verse number 31, this is just an example because the video is getting longer. This is a Muslim translation. Okay, I don't agree with any Islamic translation, as you know. But I will go with the Muslim translation for now to show you how stupid this religion is. And to believe in it, you must be really be stupid. In this heaven you will get gardens, and beneath the garden rivers, and they will be wearing bracelet of golds. Like what? We will be wearing what? We will be wearing a bracelet of gold? Are you serious? And they will wear a green garment made of silk. Like what? This God is promising me to wear Gucci? And they will recline on their couches in a raised throne. It's not throne. It says asarra, which is beds. You know, you have high bed. Those Arabs, they never have beds. The Arabs sleep in the floor. For them, a chair or a couch is like a big deal. Like, wow. So look what he's promising them, a couch. You will not sit in the floor, my friend. You will sit in the couch, and you have a pillow underneath of you. You believe it? And you will recline. You will recline. You believe it? No way. Oh, mashallah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. I will recline. You see it? Like, what more you want? Beautiful couches, my friend. Beautiful couch. You recline on. Like, I mean, seriously, you do not need to do shopping for your furniture no more. You will be wearing a green silk, and you will have a bracelet, and you will have a couch, and you will have a pillow, and you will recline on them. Like, you must be really crazy not to convert to this religion. So when I say this religion is made for a stupid, I am not insulting. You must be really stupid to believe in such a religion. And by the way, this is just some of the stupidity of Islam. We have to stop here because the video is getting really longer. I want to say thank you for those who they help us in what we do, and for those who donate for us. We appreciate you really. Thank you very much. God bless you. And if you have any request for me, feel free please to contact me. Our website shown in the screen, as you see here. This is the same website we use for donation, is the same website to contact me, or you can contact me in Facebook if that is easier for you. If something I did not speak about yet, contact me and I will be happy to help. You know, I prefer to answer a question not for a person, individual, in email. Why? Because we want everybody to get the benefit of the answer, not an individual. All right, so if you send me a question, be sure that this question is something interesting for everybody, not something personal. All right, not something personal. We want everybody to get the answer, and everybody get the education, and we do our best to help as many as we can. Now, if you know a Muslim, he dare to debate me, he think he can debate me, please feel free, contact him, and I will be happy to do so. Now, don't forget, Christmas time is coming, and just to inform you guys, I did lower the prices of my books, so it's going to be low and from now until the Christmas, and then we will go and put the price back as it used to be before. So you have from now until the Christmas to make a purchase if you want to send a gift to your friends or your family, etc. And the same time you help us. We have the Deception of Allah book, as you see in the screen, and we have Quran in science, and science in depth. And actually to find my books is very easy. If you go to Amazon.com and you search for a Christian Prince, as I will show you in the screen, you can just search for Christian Prince, and then you will see the 3 of my books. And by the way, soon, I hope, we have our book in German will be done, and our book in Swedish will be done, and is going to be published, and more of you can share the knowledge. You know, the weakness we can have is a lack of education. And if we don't have education, then Muslims can really fool your children and can fool us and can convert your child and make him go and join ISIS. So the mission we do here is extremely important. There's thousands and thousands of people, they might think to convert to Islam, but after watching my videos, they change their mind when they see how stupid this religion is. And I have a lot of people who contact me, says, you know what, I was thinking to convert to Islam, the Muslims almost got me. So what we do is extremely important. This is why I'm trying to make our books to be translated into many languages. And this is my book in French. It's called The Secret du Prophète Arabe. So if you have a friends who speak French, please feel free to purchase one for them. And the other two books, actually, they complete each other. And right now I'm working with more books, but the process is slow because it's too much work to do for one person. You know, tons of you ask me for questions, contact me, opening chat rooms for many hours. So our day is very short, and the mission is big for one person. But yet, you believe it or not, the Muslim, they think that I have an army who work with me, and only God knows it is one person. The only ones is helping me now. I have a very great people who they are really loving. They are helping in translation, but you believe it or not, I don't even know them. And those are God gift to our mission. But it's one man mission if you speak about the work as a work. And God, he sent those who like to help us in this mission with his own amazing way. Especially to those who they are helping us with donation. I really appreciate them, because without you there's many things we will not be able to do. Buying softwares and updating our work and try to make it in a better perform and better presentation, if we say, because many sadly they care much for the way you present, let us say, the dish, but not the dish itself. You know, not what is in the dish. It is how you present it, how it look like. So this is how it is, and we have to work harder to get more and more audience and more people listen to us. And again, if you know anyone who would like to debate me, please feel free. You can contact me and I will be happy to accept. And I accept from now anyone want to debate me. Alright? Unless you are a child, then bring your dad with you. With this, I say thank you very much. Christ is Lord. And only the Messiah, he will set you free. For he is the truth, and the truth will set you free. Thank you, and God bless.